Hello everyone, this is LeetCode problem number 1, 2sum. Here we are given an array of integers which is 2, 7, 11 and 15, and then we are given a target integer which is 9. Our task is to find here indices of two integers whose sum is equal to our target. So let's say I can iterate like all over the array. I can see if 2 or 7 is equal to my target, if 2 and 11 is equal to my target, if 15 and 2 is equal to my target, and then also if it is not satisfied, then I'll have to check with next I, which is if 7 11 is equals to the target, and if 7 15 is equals to the target, and if then also I do not find, then I'll have to check if 11 and 15 is equals to my target. So we'll have to iterate over the array and I'll have to find like the sum. Okay, so if we just do the dry run, let's say my I is equals to 0, my j is equals to I plus 1, my nums of I is nothing but equal to 2, and my nums of j is nothing but 7. Now the sum of nums of I plus nums of j is equal to 9. Is it equal to my target? Now my target is 9, so yes. Okay, yeah, so yes, the sum is equals to the target. And in case we meet a pair like that, all we are supposed to do is return the indices of that, which is we'll return 0, 1. Now you can see that since we have to iterate over it, the time complexity of brute force approach is O of n square. This solution is also accepted in LeetCode, but now we can see that if we can try to do something better, right? So now if you notice something, let me just erase this one first. Yeah, okay. Now if you notice something, if what I'm trying to do is that iterate through the array only once and like decrease the time complexity from n square to n and see if I can find my result, right? So if I want to iterate through once and if I already have a target which is n, now what do I have to do is that like I know if my target is n and if I subtract my current element, so whatever will be left, if that is present in my array, then I have a solution right there. Correct? I hope you are able to get it. So yeah, this would be the second approach, which has the time complexity of O of n, but also it will have the space complexity, right? Since we'll have to store this somewhere and we will be storing it in a map. So let's say my I is equals to 0. My x, which is like nums of I, is nothing but 2. What do I need in my map to be present would be target minus x, which is nothing but 9 minus 2, which is nothing but 7. Is 7 present in my map? Since we are just starting the iteration, will not have that value present. So no, we don't have that present and we'll return nothing, right? Map after this iteration becomes 2, which is at 0 index. I move to the next position, which is 7. Now I is equals to 1. My x is equals to nums of I, which is 7. What I need is that 9 minus 7, which is equals to 2. Is my need present in the map? Is this 2 present in map? Yes, it is present. Since it is present, I'll just return the index of this, which is index of 2, which is 0, and my current index, which is 1. I'm gonna return 0, 1. So yeah, this is the solution for this video. Now we'll try to code for it. Like we had discussed, that we will be checking that what is our current need, and then we'll check if it is in map or not. And if we find it, we are just gonna return the return the value, right? So for that, first I'll create the map. So let's say unordered map of integer comma integer. Let's call it idx. In this I'll be storing the value and its index. Now I'll iterate through my nums of array, int I is equals to 0, I less than nums dot size I plus plus. Now we know that whatever I need would be nothing but target minus my current nums of I. Now what I'm gonna do is that I'll see if my map has it or not. So auto it is equals to idx dot find whatever I need. Now if it is present in my map, right, which means my it should not be equal to idx dot end, I'm gonna return it. I'm gonna return it of second, because second is the one that that has index, right, and I have to return the indexes. This. Now what if it is not present? Then I'm gonna store the value in my map nums of I equals I, and just end it with this. Okay, so now let's check it if this works or not. Okay, yeah, so this is running fine. Let's try submitting it. Okay, yeah, nice, this works. So thank you everyone for watching.